So I'm going to share with you some whoop around here for the next upcoming week here in the NCAA here. So I'm going to be doing. There's a few games on Fox. Fox always, some has like sports usually, like certain days like Martin Luther King Jr. Day or like President's Day or days where there's like days off. Usually they have like sports or like sometimes I've seen like racing gets delayed and the race was originally scheduled for Fox. So they'll put on Fox. Or I've seen that with like NASCAR. And I've seen that with like um women's basketball, or men's or certain sports like that. Because of that, like sports, they'll put it on like Fox, especially Fox, because Fox usually doesn't have like the syndicated shows like CBS has like like your special like Price is Right syndicated or like syndicated on like NBC is like you have like NBC News Now, which replaced like the Days of Our Lives thing. They have that, they have like designated like shows that are national for that channel, or like Good Morning America. They have a special hour like later in the day. Fox doesn't have that. They mainly have like they don't have like a national news show. They have like extra local news, and then they just air like instead of doing that, or like local syndicate shows, like syndicated shows like their rights are paid for by like or bought by like certain channels, and like they have like Jennifer Hudson show, which replaced like probably replaced Dr. Oz show because I was on there, and then you had a couple of game shows on there like Pictionary, like stuff like that on like their channel, their Plus channel. They have different game shows on the two channels combined. So it's kind of like so. But Fox has a couple of good games. I watch number 9 Ohio State in the Big Ten, and they have number 14 Kansas State, number 18 West Virginia, noon and Twister, which is awesome. And they're doing that before like the local news comes in, like East Coast, which is fine. It's awesome. There's a couple good games, big games, in two big conferences that they can show. Because they can show the Big Ten, the Big 12, the the Big Ten, Big 12, Big East. That's their three conferences of women's basketball. It used to be the Pac-12 as well, but the Pac-12 disbanded. So now it's just those three conferences. But those are two big games. And then for the whip run, it's going to be Morgan State, North Carolina Central, Delaware State, Norfolk State, and then Maryland Leisure Howard, and then also Duke and Notre Dame, and some of Michigan, Maryland if I can. Duke Notre Dame is a big game too at night. It's number 13 versus number 2. So that'll be that whip around. And then we have a few games on Tuesday for the whip around. But there won't be much whip around until 7:30 Eastern, as you have. This is in Central Time, my local time zone. We have South Charlotte, which is one of two featured American games. There's always a featured OVC game. Tennessee State UT is this week's team. They always want to feature like different teams throughout the conference. Not feature the same teams, but feature like different teams multiple times. Like we feature UT Martin once in a home. Tennessee State at least once in a home, in conference play they do. Sometimes you have the Big 12. The Big 12 has a couple. It's UCF at Kansas and Southeastern. And then Oklahoma State and Utah, which is a 7 Pacific or 7 Mountain, which is the big showcase game of the day. You have Florida Atlantic at Rice. You have Wyoming at Wayne State at 8:30 Eastern and Mountain West. So yeah, so there are a couple big games in there. And then on Wednesday, I don't know how much we're on. I'm gonna go show. Well, I want to do one listen to Minnesota Purdue, or I will be doing a little bit of a pro prior to that if I can. Depending what time I go to GOB, I might try to do a little bit. We have um Minnesota at Purdue. That's at City Street. I'll watch that. See if Minnesota can bounce back. They've had a tough stretch lately in Big Ten play, having to play like the top teams in the Big Ten. They were really solid at first. But I want to watch this game, and they were really solid. They played Penn State, Wisconsin, Illinois. Illinois is a good team, but they played Rutgers. And they lost to Maryland by 7. They beat Wisconsin, Northwestern by 5. Beat lost to Michigan at home by 5. They beat Wisconsin, got USC, UCLA tough. Then at home against that was a tough loss. And then Indiana was a good win at home. And then Ohio State was a good solid win. Or a good solid loss. But they had to force overtime, but they just couldn't win it. And then at home against Oregon was a loss. So they need to bounce back with a win over Purdue. They play Washington, which Washington could be the 13th team in the Big Ten to make the NCAA tournament, which would be huge. So, and then they have a Michigan State. So that's gonna be some big games. So I'll watch some big women's basketball for next place for Minnesota play. See if they can squeeze their way into the top, where they don't have to play in the top 8. Because top 9 get a bye to the second round. Top 4 get a bye to the quarterfinals. The double bye. Then top 10 plays 15, 11 plays 14, 12 plays 13. And then afterwards, that game is over, which will probably be 8:30 local. 9:30 Eastern, I'll be doing some around crowd if there's Dean Lewis or when Nigeria tour. When UAE Memphis, UAE Arizona, Utah Valley, Southern Miss at South Alabama, probably TC Arizona State, Fresno State, Colorado State, and Christian Center, Utah, Baylor, Colorado, and New Mexico, San Jose State. So yeah, I'll be doing that. So we're having some big games here. Women's club basketball on there. I don't want to do the Peacock games because I'm not sure how strict Peacock is. There is NBC on there. And then we have Arkansas State at Old Dominion. It's Kids Day, but obviously I'm not going to be able. And St. Thomas, Minnesota, Kansas City, able to do them. Sunday games on the Sunday package. Network package or Sunday package. Streaming service, then Mako Sports is. Then we have SAU Edwardsville on Morehead State. Number 1 Burley Dickinson is the featured NEC game. NEC has NEC front row, but they have featured games in ESPN Plus usually. Some stock games, instead of being just exclusively NEC front row, or simulcast on over like cable sports networks in like certain cities, in the metro areas of like, you know what I mean, like sports channels or like that serve that area. So yeah. This is one that's ESPN new. And then if they have like streaming rights in ESPN Plus for that conference. I put on ESPN Plus, so I'll show you some of them. Early games at 5 Eastern if I can. I'm gonna go to 6 Eastern. The 6 Eastern, the 7 Easterns. And we'll go all the way through the night. If I can. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. Tuesday, Tuesday or Thursday nights are pretty solid here. But there is a little below at like the Eastern window. There's a little bit of a low. There might be a little low, but the 7:30 Easterns make up for it though. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, there's some good games there. So there's a lot of teams playing. We'll be doing that up around then. So there's like a lot of big games like Yovani Maine, for the tournament for the North American East Conference tournament for hosting home like UMBC's having a big game. They're in the mix for hosting the first quarterfinal because top 8 make the conference tournament. There's 9 teams, so they're instead of having an 8-9 playing game, they just have top 8 seeds make it to conference tournament, which makes sense. And then with Little Rock, Eastern and Southern, that's 2 big conference teams. And the OEC, Beautiful Wing can they bounce back against Northern Kentucky. And the Tennessee big game, try to stay tied with Lindenwood till the rematch happens. And South Carolina bounce back against 2 tough losses in a row. They had 2 tough losses. No, not in a row, but one against Texas on Sunday, and last week Sunday, and then one against UConn tonight. Yes, or today, and I'm filming this on Sunday, so 15th or 16th. So yeah, Lindenwood North. That was like I said, Eastern or Southern. 2 big OEC conferences. Purdue for Wayne. Can they bounce back after their loss? Cleveland State, their first in conference. Tennessee Tech, that'll be a big one. See if they can stay pace with Lindenwood before they rematch the end of the year. Louisville Duke, that's the big one. Kentucky Southern bounce back after 2 straight conference losses, the first 2 of the season. And you got Missouri State, since Southwest Virginia remain unbeaten in South. You got Stonehill looking to stay in second in the NEC after they beat Mercyhurst 12-2, 8-3 in the NEC, trying to get above 500. And Mount St. stay in third in the Metro Catholic Rights. Canada stay in that 4th spot. Can Fairfield in the top. I believe Iona is in that 4th spot though. No, they're in 5th, my bad. They're in 5th. They were in 5th. My bad. I thought they were 4th for whatever reason. They're not. So you got Mountain St. Mary's. Got you got a couple of big Metro Catholic games. Here you got Siena. You're trying to stay near the top of the conference. Top 4. Can see Boston staying in the top in the Southland. They're right now trying to stay in second. That's a biggie. First, Steve Austin, Lamar is a game ahead of them in the 1 game. They're a game back in the last quarter. Steve Austin is of Lamar. So it would still be a big game anyways. Trying to stay at least in the 2nd, 3rd range. And you got Belmont, and Illinois State's a top big game in the NBC. You want to remain in the top and get a bye in the NBC tournament. There are 12 teams in the Missouri Valley Conference. Top 4 will get the bye. But you want to stay in that top 3. You want to stay in that top 3 to not have to play in the Now have to play a tough quarterfinal matchup, 4 or 5 quarterfinal matchup. You want to get out. And the 3 seed, still a tough matchup. 6 seed if Northern Iowa was to win, that'd still be a tough matchup. But 4 or 5 would even be tougher. Would even be tougher than playing you'd rather beat. If you'd rather play the 4 or 5 being the 4 than you would be in the 5 because then you have to play against the 12 seed India, which is in the state right now. So regardless, you don't want to play an extra game on you. Everybody's regardless of who it's against, So you got that. You just got top teams, You have the mid-major game of the day, probably Florida Gulf Coast 14 against Central, it's a 13-1. That's a really good matchup in the conference. And Grant Ward and Lamar, top teams. That's the top 4 in the conference. George Mason Davidson, that's in your top of the conference. You got some good conference games like San Francisco, Washington State, Portland, Santa Clara, Oregon, Pacific, St. Mary's, Gonzaga, all teams in seeding positions, fighting for seeding in the conference. And Northern Arizona, can they stay a couple games? Can they stay in second with a win right now? Can Irvine stay where they are at? You got, and so